Welcome to Rustic Cottage Co. I'm Julie and I hope you like my Facebook page Rustic Cottage Co, my group Rustic Cottage Co and my YouTube channel Rustic Cottage Co. This video is to inspire you. Please give the thumbs up, like, tell your friends and pass the word on. That will help my business. I much appreciate the time you're taking to enjoy this video. Please keep watching and let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you again for watching Rustic Cottage Co from Julie. Have a great day. Enjoy the movie. Hey everyone, I'm Julie from Rustic Cottage Co and it's the beginning of the week again. And what shall I do this week? I've got many projects going on, getting started. And I can't wait to get on with them, but I'm going to explain a few of them just before we get started. I won't chat forever, I know, I can. Anyway, I'm going to be working on a coffee table, so that's going to get going to this week. I am going to finish one of those rustic trunks, and it's going to come out really nice. I think you're going to like the end result of that one. What else? Dollar store. I'm going to the dollar store, so can you guess what I'm going to pick up from there and what I'm going to create from dollar store items? So that's all coming next. Tune in, enjoy. So I hit the dollar store today and let's see what I got from the dollar store. As you can see, it was Dollarama. It says $1, well, it says actually $1 plus. They always are, right? This is $2.50. It's an artist panel. This, do you remember I did the last one? I turned it into a tray. This is a smaller one. Same thing, but smaller. So I'm going to do a mini tray with this one. So I'll have some fun with that. I also picked up, this was $2. And it's got the little hangy. Just a plaque, it says. So got that, and also picked up these little storage containers. They're $1.25 for 8. Can you guess what I'm going to do with these? And that's it. We're going to work with these items, and as I say, can you guess what I'm going to make out of these 3 items from the dollar store? Now these are completely dry. I'm going to paint them. I'm using just the white linen chalk paint, and I'm just going to paint the whole thing white on both of them. So just going to give probably 2 coats. I'm doing the feet as well, all over the whole thing in the white linen chalk paint. On most of it, it'll be an easy coverage. It may take a little more on the feet as they are clear, but the wood will absorb the paint nicely. So I'm going to do both sides and all around the edges, everywhere, and get going on it. And I will show you once I have completely covered the whole surface everywhere around, and the whole thing is covered in white chalk paint. Stay tuned to see how I finish them. These both have now got 1 coat over the whole thing, the underneath and the top. Wait for that to dry and put the second coat on and go from there. Okay, these 2 dollar store items are finished. What I did with this one is just around the outside. I went in with the pad of the Iron Orchid Designs ink, the permanent ink. I've done it on my books before, so that's what I did with this, just very simple. And then on this one, I did the same thing. I went around all the sides and edges with the pad, and it was the black of the Iron Orchid Designs permanent ink. But then I went into the inside, because I couldn't get the pad in there, I just used my black wax and did the insides. So these are finished, ready to be staged. I actually painted the outside of this trunk at just before Christmas time, and I did quickly paint the outside up because I wanted it for some staging next to the Christmas tree. I don't know if you remember those pictures, they came out beautiful. Anyway, now I have some time to actually finish this piece and have some fun with it, and first I'm going to paint the inside a nice light grey and paint the bottom the same light grey colour and get those finished, and when they're dry I can then do the details for the outside. So I've painted the inside a light grey colour and the bottom and sealed that all up. Next I'm going to do some detail work on the outside. I'm using black wax. It's the one that you get by the Bear product. You can easily get this one, black wax, at Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, but Home Depot, I know it has it, so I'm not sure about Lowe's. And I don't have a lot of it left, but I don't use it often, so that's okay. So all I'm doing is just gonna go into, get some on my brush. I just use a dollar store brush, get some on my brush, and just go around any detailing, which is, you know, around the wood on top, around the metal. You've seen me do this many times, you know, but just as I'm doing it today, I thought I would show you again just quickly. If you want to see a more detailed of me doing the black wax, I can always give you a link to a different project I've done in the past with more detail of this. But I'm just going in all the crevices and around any detail just with the brush. Rather than highlighting, I'm literally low lighting, giving it shadow and depth. And I'm going to continue to do that all the way around, front, top, everywhere around. And this has already got on clear wax on it already, so this is just the detailing work that I'm just finishing off and never got around to finishing. And then this piece is ready. As I say, I didn't finish previously. I didn't want to get some dark wax on it because I wanted to quickly at the time stage it up with some pretty Christmas stuff. And as wax, it dries pretty much in a few hours, but it doesn't cure for approximately 3 months. So I didn't want the black wax at Christmas time to go onto my decor. As I was just saying, I was just using it for doing some staging. So I didn't want the actual darkness to go on any of my stuff I was staging on top of it at the time. And that's why I didn't really finish it, but now it's finished and this is the last part, and then I can stage it up. These are always good for a coffee table. I also, if you remember, just before to bringing it out and working on it, I actually had my TV on this. And it was actually really perfect for a TV just done that on there. And then just as a end of the bed in your bedroom, at the end of the bed, you can use it as a blanket box or toy chest or however you'd like to do it. But coffee table, end of the bed for a blanket are the two best things to use these for. But I also found out I put my TV on it pretty much from after Christmas until now, so 2 months, and it looked good for that time period. I needed something for my TV and I just did that, and I was actually quite liked it. Probably one of the other reasons I didn't get around to finishing it for a while, because the TV was on it. Anyway, I have the TV staged now with the TV stand I've just finished, and I could pull this one out and get going on it. So I'm now going to just finish this off, stage it up, and show you the pictures. The trunk is finished, the detail work has been completed, and now I'm just ready to stage it up. So this is the next piece we're going to do, another coffee table. I find them so much easier in the cold weather, still have the cold weather here, winter time, doing the smaller pieces of furniture and doing more of the bigger pieces when I can do them outside in the nice spring summer weather. Anyway, this coffee table, it's I like it. It's got a lot of scratches on it, so it needs something doing to it. It can't just be left. But I'm thinking maybe a different colour than my usual white. We'll see. I don't know. Scary. Anyway, what do you think? What colour would you paint this, and how would you paint it? Would you do pink, blue, green? What colour would you paint it? I just added this little side table, staged it up, put some little spring decor on. I wanted to add a little pop of colour in my place, and I think it looks adorable. I had fun with this in between doing some painting today. What do you think of this display? So first on this piece, I'm going to take the drawers out and take the hardware off, as I'm not quite sure what colour, if at all, I'm going to be painting the hardware, so I'm going to take it off so no paint gets on it at this point. So the first coat on the drawers is now completed. What do you think of the colour? Can you see the direction I may be going with this one? And I've also got the first coat all around as well, the piece. So I will let that dry, probably overnight, and put the second coat on tomorrow. I just finished putting the second coat on this piece. I was here first thing this morning, well, first thing. I've mentioned before, I'm not an early morning person, so it's not first thing to some of you, first thing for me. And there was a little bit of snow on the ground this morning, so I had to clear off my car before getting here too. So it took a little bit, but not much, just a few flurries. Anyway, here we are, second coat is on. I'm presuming that would be it. There may be a little bits of touch-ups, but generally the darker the colours, the less coat you have to do. The white, obviously you need the 2, almost 3 coats, but on this 2 coats should be suffice. The handles I decided to do white. I've brushed them white, so this is the first coat. They will take 2 coats. And the reason I brushed them, usually I spray handles, but this literally, one of them was actually stuck on the actual piece. I could not get that screw out. I could have maybe tried harder, but it just wasn't worth it. So I brushed it on to the actual piece, as you can see here, done the white. We'll do the touch-ups, and because I brushed this one, obviously then I have to brush these. It has to be the same white, and if I sprayed them, I believe it would be slightly different shade of white. On the drawers, I am finished. I painted the handles white, wet distressed back, and then I put white wax over all the drawers and the handles. So they are ready and finished and ready for the next step. So the top of this coffee table is now sanded, and I'm going to choose what stain, glaze or clear coat I'm going to put on it. Let's see what I think of. So I've chosen the brown glaze, which is an aged glaze, and the brown based one. I will put a clear coat on top as the glaze is water based and it will need to be sealed. So it'll be slightly darker when it's finished. So I've done all the paint touch-ups, as there are a few little touch-ups to do. And next I'll be putting the clear coat on the top, which will slightly darken the top. And then I'm going to be doing white wax on all of the rest, just like I did the drawers. Off the Lake Decor have agreed to collaborate with me. I am so excited. Look at the furniture, isn't it beautiful? The textures, the stains, the finishes, the wood, absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to do a piece with them, collaborate and see what we bring out together in our different styles, ways of making furniture. I hope you enjoy as much as we are joining together in a collaboration. Rustic Cottage Co. and Off the Lake Decor. Can't wait to see what happens next. Tune in. As you just watched the exciting news, I'm going into collaboration with Off the Lake Decor. I've been watching them for a couple of years now, and they've actually been watching me too. They are from Mission, BC, and I'm Chilliwack, BC, which means we're not adjoining towns. There is a town in between us, but we're very close. We're approximately half an hour, 35 minutes away from each other probably. So that is exciting. They build and create and finish beautiful furniture. They also do signs and small items too, like dog bowls and different things going on. But their furniture, it's absolutely beautiful. If you haven't been onto their page, then make sure you do. I'll put the link in the comments. Anyway, the collaboration, we are going to do a piece of furniture together. We've decided to design, build and create and paint and stage and all of it on a piece of furniture together and see what we come up with. So what we're at the stage we're at now is we're just deciding, maybe you can help us, what kind or what piece of furniture should we create together? What do you think? Let me know and we're gonna have some fun. I'm Julie from Rustic Cottage Co. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and thumbs up. Thank you.